Hello everyone, this is Hot Dusty here, and today we are going to be reacting to Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood episode 30, the Ishvalan War of Extermination. It really feels like we're going to get a lot of backstory in this episode, and we're not really a lot of plot forwarding, so it's definitely going to be a lot of backstory. It really does seem that's gonna be the case, you know. It feels like a lot of backstory stuff on the Ishvalan War itself. So that's gonna be very interesting. We're gonna get more in depth with it. Maybe we might see Dr. Marco's side of it. We might see that, see what he had to do to create the Philosopher's Stone in a way. It also appears in the thumbnail that we have Hawkeye, so we might get to see what she had to go through during the Ishvalan War. That's from the thumbnail itself, because it does look like Hawkeye in there. So I'm very curious as to what she had to do during that moment in time. Was she still with Mustang during this moment, or was that sometime after where she was. So I'm very curious as to what's gonna go down here. Are we gonna get another in-credit scene like the past two? Because it does seem we're getting a lot of them this time around, more than usual. So it's like, maybe we might get some new stuff with moving forward and stuff like that. Or it's just gonna be all backstory and shit. Either way, I'm looking forward to it. At least it's not a complete recap, because that's annoying, to be quite honest. If they do recaps again, unless it was like the last one, where they had some important stuff, I may not release my reaction to it, to be quite honest. But it really depends if there is I hope not. But I'll watch it, just to see, I'll react to it, just to see if there's anything new. But if there's really nothing, if it's really just recap shit, I won't release it, because, you know, I don't like dealing with recap. It's a little bit weird. I'm not a big fan of recap episodes. Well, the last one was a great recap. I enjoyed how they handled it. It was like coming immediately from a hype moment to a recap. It got really took away from the experience, to be honest. Honestly, recaps are good to get people like up to speed. Like, hey, maybe you forgot something. This is probably what you should know, like, if you forgot it at all, because Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is a big show. So there's definitely going to be some stuff that you're going to miss or completely forget. So that's bound to happen, you know, and that's the truth. You're going to forget a lot of shit. Unless you like watch it on a daily basis and know everything about the show. Right? You're going to forget stuff. That's what happens. Because this show is kind of like Avatar The Last Airbender. It's so much in it that you can definitely forget easily a lot of things. Maybe some things more than others, like maybe you might forget a certain big plot point that you're like, oh crap, I really forgot about that. So it's good to know in my mind again. You know, it's gonna happen. Obviously, it's gonna happen. So, without any further ado, let's see what this episode has in store for us in 3, 2, 1, play. Got a little lamp going on.
So you future after all.
Oh!
That's all the proof.
So yeah, this is like backstory shit.
Ready to learn flame alchemy.
But sir,
Flame alchemy?
it's the
Okay, so this is like before he knew like all his power and shit. So this is like his teacher, I suppose. Damn.
alchemy should be used for the people, shouldn't it? Master. Our
So
country's
okay, yeah,
constant
this is a trainer as I expected.
The military needs alchemists.
Damn.
It's a matter of defending our homes. We don't help
I'm
them.
tired of hearing that vile rhetoric.
Jeez.
There's no reason for.
So at this point, it was probably during his deathbed, really.
If you would simply join the military, you could get grants for your research. You could.
I don't need a grant for something I've already completed.
You finished your research?
Oh.
I've...
What kind of alchemy that is? He doesn't want the military to have it. He kind of suspects the military to be evil, you know?
We alchemists are hungry creatures. We must continue the hunt for knowledge as long as we live.
Yeah, but you don't want to go to a point, you know?
That we allow.
What? Dead for a long time.
Are you all right? Master Hawkeye!
Look after my daughter.
Oh, so did
Possession.
Master. Oh, fuck. So Risa Hawkeye was. This is her father, right? Interesting. So that's how. So that's kind of how they knew each other so well. That makes sense, actually. Okay.
I can never thank you enough.
It's the least I could do. After everything he's taught me. You should take this.
So,
You can call me in the
okay,
military if you
yeah.
need to.
So Mustang worked with Hawkeye's father, I suppose, to become the person who he is today.
B.
But I do wonder what his
Way to make a
research
difference. I
was.
will never be happy if I don't try to make this country a better place. Man, that must have sounded pretty childish, huh?
Oh, that's
Not
fine.
at all.
She likes it.
Childish about
Even
you.
at this point, she likes you. Mustang does.
With my father's research.
But I wonder what research, though. That's the thing. Oh my god, what the hell? The hell was all that?
No, Hayate.
What the hell was on that on Hawkeye's back? Huh. Yep.
Yeah.
Not a good situation, huh?
Something definitely serious.
Yeah, but I didn't use it. I didn't have to.
He was just too, like, yeah.
Useless.
Tell me what happened.
You were the reason why you guys got out. You're not useless. Come on, man.
Murdered Winry's parents. She could have shot him.
Stop that.
I honestly think she would have shot him if I hadn't been there.
Yeah, she probably would have been probably in an emotional state. She probably definitely would have at that point.
And it's my fault. I've got no resolve. I only managed to make things worse.
Hector. I mean, after all, you love her, don't you?
Oh, even he should. Yes, you know.
We've just been friends since we were
Uh-huh.
kids. She's like family to me. I mean, of course,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna protect her, you know?
It's like, sure. You know, no deep down.
Gotta ask, does it ever feel like a burden to you?
I've lost the right to look at it that way, so I'd be wrong to complain. I'm not proud of it. But I've...
Yeah, figured.
Can I ask you about that? Would it be
Oh,
alright?
yeah, I would definitely get some backstory and shit. Yup. Oh, we're back here. Shit.
Confess. Tell me your sins. What did you do
So,
to
okay, so he still hasn't told him everything yet. So, oh, we get... Yeah. So, Ishvalan, it's not like a type...
Or that its people would be so earnest and resolute. It's only natural that a faction of the population would protest the country's own
Yeah,
social
it would.
mistress.
It's definite. It's gonna
Their
happen, no.
mistrust was so
Oh,
justified.
envy. Should we not see that again and again?
The contagion.
Anyway, went to this extreme of a war
It soon escalated into a civil war, and the fighting
out
lasted
of
7
one
long years,
bullet, one shot.
until a simple one-page document determined Ishvalan War of Extermination.
Okay, so that's like extinction across all grounds. So I'm guessing they can do it to like other like types of people too, I suppose, at some point. Who's that? Oh, yeah. Mustang Armstrong. I don't remember who that crazy guy's name was. I don't think we even mentioned it. It's been a while. It's been way too long, you know.
like a sponge.
Oh, God.
Most combat is blind. A normal soldier might fire erratically without a clear target in mind. But it's different for snipers. Someone...
God. Oh, let's go.
Of course, the state
What's
alchemists.
that?
Listen here. I am the Iron Blood Alchemist.
Iron Blood. Now, have we seen him before? I don't remember. Maybe he was like... Even if we did, I think he would probably be one of the ones that are dead now from Scar. God damn. This whole situation is... Oh. At this point... Even though the state, the military is still the main villain, like he definitely, Armstrong. He couldn't deal with it. I mean, I don't blame him. I would be like him too. God damn it! This whole situation is awful.
My leg! Those savage Ishvalan dogs! Damn them!
Oh, Hughes.
Hey, Roy! Roy Mustang!
Oh, Hughes. Why do you have to keep seeing him?
So you
It's like every time I see him, I'm about to tear up.
see you.
How long has it been since you've seen each other then? Oh.
Yeah.
I personally
Look at this
cannot
country.
see him doing
It's
it.
not exactly the future we imagined when we were at the academy. Yeah. I guess that future could never be.
Captain, you have a letter.
I wonder what type of future they wanted. Probably peace, maybe? What's it?
Gracia!
Oh.
Patiently waiting in Central for the day I can come home! All alone.
Oh.
On her!
Oh, Hughes, it's so good to see you the way you act again. It's been so long. Oh.
Movies and novels all the time.
God.
The soldiers who never shut up about their girls back home, they don't make it.
Damn!
Boy.
Yeah, maybe he's got a point, to be quite honest.
All right then.
But we know he
I can
does.
make it through this day. Way out of this war. No matter how much military force we throw at it.
Yeah, I've just seen
desert seems
Hughes.
to
It's
suck it up
just...
like water.
It's
All
just
of
an
this
empty
destruction.
hole.
For what purpose?
I miss the guy so
That's left
much.
is sad.
So it's like
True.
we cherish these moments. Who's this? Oh, it's Hawkeye. Oh, that's not...
You still
Oh,
remember
yeah, I thought it was Armstrong,
Damn
sorry.
this war. Even her. She has the eyes of a killer, too.
Fullmetal
I wonder what those whole tattoos are for in the back. Maybe that could be related to the research back from her father, maybe? Interesting. Because it doesn't seem like something that would just be there to be there. That seems like...
we state alchemists have been given to do.
Oh, fuck you, you piece of shit.
People instead of protecting
You
them.
again.
Because this is a war, and that's what soldiers do. Isn't that right?
You think this is our job?
You can definitely tell.
But can you honestly tell me, in that split second when you take down an enemy, you don't allow yourself to feel the slightest tinge of satisfaction and pride in your skills? Well, Miss...
I really want to punch him in the face so bad, seriously.
I'll tell you what I don't get. Did you people expect something different? You... Death is to avert your eyes from it. Look straight at the people you kill. Don't take your eyes off them for a second. And don't ever forget them, because I promise that they won't forget you. Oh, too bad. There's the...
I swear I want to punch him in the face. I swear to fucking God.
I've got a...
Huh. Yeah. I mean, that is a good reason, honestly. If I don't want to die, but damn the irony. Oh!
If that's so, what the hell is the reason for this war?
Jesus. So that was what most we did was for. Philosopher's Stone. That's what he had to do. Oh my God. This is awful. You can definitely tell even he is like... What's that? Did it work? Oh shit.
The lives of my people to create a philosopher's stone.
Oh, he didn't even want to do
What
it.
happened to this stone? It was given to Major Solve J. Kimbley.
Shafte Kimbley, so he has, that's what with the ton was for, with the, yes, that's him. Kimbley, the one that killed your brother. Oh, coming full circle.
Tinglestone turned the battle around.
What a beautiful sound. It doesn't get any better than that. I can feel
I
it in
really
my
want to
bones.
punch him so bad.
Like a part of me I never
And it's gonna be
knew.
so satisfying when he
Some stitch in
dies.
my being. And this
I swear. And that's where that all came to be.
Such a beautiful sound! Like a symphony! This stone is amazing!
I really wanna. I want him dead so bad.
It didn't take
This is
long.
awful. Yeah, that's how... So, the same Philosopher's Stone that Marco had is not the same one that was made before. Okay.
You're asking me to take your life in place of the remaining tens of thousands of Ishvalans.
That's correct. I stand.
How arrogant of you.
Huh?
Do you sincerely believe that your single life is equivalent to the remaining multitude of your followers? Your stature has gone to your head.
I swear to God, I wanna...
Just how many thousands of lives must I take before he decides to strike me down?
You're a monster.
God, I want
Open
to
your eyes.
punch Bradley
God
right in
is
the
nothing
face.
more than a construct created by man to
I
inspire fear
really
and
want to
promote order.
punch him in the face so
If you
bad
wish to
right
see
now.
me struck down for all these atrocities, use your own hands to do so, not God's.
I'm just so mad I can't even speak right now. Just Bradley. It's gonna be so satisfying with Bradley and Kimberly. I think the one with the Philosopher's Stone, Kimberly, is the only one. I can't remember his name.
Too much, but that doesn't matter. With what little strength I have, I'll do whatever it takes to protect the people I love.
No,
In turn,
that's
they'll
what you're
protect
supposed
the
to
ones
do.
they love. It seems like the least we tiny humans can do for each other.
Swear to God, I want to punch Bradley right in the face. Every time he speaks, I just get pissed off. What's this for? Oh, hey, Hawkeye.
So, you decided to take this path after all, even after what you went through in Ishvalan.
Yes, sir. If the world truly operates based on the principles of
Oh, so
equivalent
this is
exchange,
back when
then we
she was
soldiers
first
have
being
plenty to give back.
assigned
If this
to
world is
Mustang
meant to
then.
prosper, then it is our duty to carry the
Yup, figured as much. Yeah, this is back when she was first assigned.
I expect you understand what this means. You'll be able to shoot me in the back as well. If I ever deviate from this path, then I want you to shoot me, and I'm trusting you to do so.
Yeah.
Do you accept my offer?
Of course I do, sir. I'll follow you into hell if you ask me to.
So that's the story. Yeah.
We'll take it back from the military.
But the only problem is how are you gonna do that with all of them
Only after the
being,
full
like,
extent
you
of
know,
military's
combined
corruption
with
has
the
been
father in
brought
some
back,
way,
this
you
country
know?
forward.
That's the hard
For
part.
example, those who were praised as heroes during the Ishvalan campaign will be brought to trial as war criminals.
God.
That's right. And a
In a way, yes.
they were the ones responsible for it.
It would be hard to find, like, exact evidence, you know? Even then, even if you do find evidence, you will still, like,
Never forget the people you've
be...
killed. Trust me. No matter how much time passes, they will never.
So yeah, as of what we now know, they want
Right.
you to be tried.
You don't have time.
Including me.
I'll get our bodies back, and Al will help me.
What's this for?
Good night,
Oh,
Dr.
hey
Knox.
Al.
Sorry
How
for the
convenient.
intrusion.
Excuse me, Mr. Armor? I
Mr.
just wanted to
Armor.
thank you for your help.
Aww.
You saved both of our lives.
Younger brother. It's kind of a long story, but I lost my body.
So you're his younger brother, huh? You probably look just like him.
How rude! For starters, I am way taller than my brother is, and I don't have a mean face like his, and I'm a much better fighter, too.
Damn.
And I don't have a temper like he does. I'm a gentleman.
Oh no, why would you say that? Why would you say that?
I really hope that you get your body back soon.
Oh, well, thank you.
Oh my goodness. It's like, of course that would be the... But yeah, I figured it was going to be a lot of backstory and stuff. We got to see what was up in the opening with Kimberly, if that's his name. Having like a little red thing in his mouth. That's the Philosopher's Stone. I'm wondering if he still has that now. Which would be interesting. But I still wonder if Marco's gonna be alright after this. Even after everything he's done, we figured out how... Now, the philosopher Kimberly has was the one that Marco created. But it still doesn't explain how was Marco able to obtain a Philosopher's Stone unless, alright, this is the only way that I can see it, since we really haven't seen Kimberly with the Philosopher's Stone during this day and age. Maybe Marco took it at some point and used it for good, you know? That's like the only way I can see it. Don't confirm it. It's just an old theory. That's the one that makes most sense to me, personally. That's the one that makes most sense. That's really how I can see it happen. Let's see if there's any... Oh, there is going to be... Oh, crap. If there is going to be... I just want to make sure if there is going to be an end credit scene. I think there is. It's like at this point, there's probably going to be an end credit scene for the rest of the arcs. Oh, what's this going to be? Envy!
Hope you're decent, Doc.
Oh, Marco. Oh, he's gone. Oh, shit.
Are you thinking about Ishvalan crying yourself to sleep?
No. What the hell? Oh my god! Oh. I figured that was gonna be the route that Marco was gonna take, but jeez. Jeez. So yeah, Marco is, that answers it. No, I mean, so yeah, I figured either way he was gonna die. It was just how, that was gonna go down. I really did figure, but I didn't realize it was gonna be that brutal. Damn. Oh, man. So yeah, Marco is dead. I kind of figured that was going to be the case with Scar killing him. You know, I did figure that. So I still wonder how Marco in the first place gained the Philosopher's Stone, okay? That's what I still want to figure out. But my only guess I can probably assume is that Marco took Kimberly's Philosopher's Stone from the Ishvalan War and has used it for good, and then now he's at where he's at now, which is, he's gone. But damn, I guess that's kind of what Marco wanted, was to be dead, honestly. He did say that, I think, a couple episodes ago, maybe last week's, that he wanted to die. I also want to know what the stuff was on Hawkeye's back, you know, like the markings and the tattoo. If that is anything significant, I think that's probably related to her father's research in some way. Maybe that's possible, because it just seemed oddly placed. Like, it looked like it had so much detail on it that I think it's going to be important. Or it's just a little cool thing that she has, honestly. It's either that or it's probably related to her father's research that has been completed before he passed away. And so it's like, yeah. That's the only reason why I can see that happening as to why they showed it, obviously. I think it's probably due to the fact that's her father's research, and it's probably, that's really the only way I can see it. Don't confirm anything from my discussions, but I really do think that's how I can see that being the case, with it being, so use my predictions as of right now, why they did kind of like a whole backstory thing, because I think this is a lot of foreshadowing of, okay, so the main plot points of this episode, that Marco is dead, he's gone now. I think that was inevitable. I think that was going to be the case as of this point in time, but I didn't expect it to be that brutal, you know. But yes, Marco is dead, and two of my theories of that Marco attained Kimberly's Philosopher's Stone somehow, which explains why he doesn't have it from the beginning episodes, was because Marco took it and Marco used it for good instead of evil. But that's the only reason how I can see how Marco attained a Philosopher's Stone, was because of that. But who knows? Well, obviously you guys know, I don't. But that's one of the things. And the other theory is that we saw Hawkeye's back with the whole tattoo design stuff going on. That's likely going to have some form of significance I don't know what yet, but it's likely going to be the fact that that is her father's research, like encrypted in some way, so it's not easy to crack, you know, and not easy to find. But, or it's just a little nice design. It's likely this could be a nice design, maybe I'm thinking too far ahead, but knowing the show is likely going to have some form of significance in some form of way, because we didn't see this until, I don't remember seeing that until now. It makes me wonder why they're showing it now, unless it's probably important, because they also talked about just come in here and do it quick. But yeah, it's likely we could have some form of significance. That's basically what I'm saying. So yeah, this has been Hunt Testy here. Remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more future videos like these. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.